Make sure to check that all the labels are legible. For example, first aid treatment, etc. Check that the emergency water is full, clean, and fresh. In the spring and fall seasons, carry extra water, since the emergency water could freeze when left out overnight. Every nurse wagon is equipped with a safety kit. It includes the minimal safety gear, goggles, gloves, and personal-sized water bottle. Daily inspections of the running gear should include checking the tires for wear, wheel nuts, cracks and welds, hitch and chains, wheel bearings, protective caps, gauges and fittings. Before connecting a nurse tank to a toolbar, check wind directions so you know which way to get upwind in case of an accidental release of ammonia. Make sure that the flow control valve is in the off position. Close the bleeder valves on either side of the quick coupler. The nurse tank supply hose should be checked to ensure that both the liquid withdrawal valve and the hose end valve are closed before connecting to the breakaway coupler. Always handle the hose end valve by the valve body and hose, never by the hand valve. This will prevent from opening a valve accidentally. Connect the hose to the quick coupling fitting and then open the hose end valve. You are now ready to open the withdrawal valve on the nurse tank slowly. Watch for leaks and then open the valve completely. By opening this withdrawal valve last, it positions you away from the toolbar and at the source valve. If there were a leak in the system, you'd be able to close the valve immediately. Remember, never open a liquid or vapor valve that does not have a hose connected to it. Your dealer will adjust the nitrolator settings to get the desired amount of anhydrous ammonia per acre. The nitrolator is set according to the ammonia tank pressure, swath width, ground speed, and by prior soil test to determine how much nitrogen is needed. These same principles are applied to setting the ground-driven pump or an electronic flow control system. They just do it more precisely. In order to check that all shanks are delivering product, lift the shanks into the air and allow a small amount of product to flow. You can easily spot a plugged shank because those that are working properly are frosted. When working with your nitrolator and ammonia equipment, protect yourself, others, and the environment by working upwind and away from inhabited areas. It's important to apply enough ammonia to get high yields, but you don't want to apply more than necessary due to environmental and economic reasons. Anytime you stop applying ammonia, close the liquid withdrawal valve on the nurse tank completely. This includes lunch breaks, fueling the tractor, moving to another field, or quitting for the end of the day. Serious accidents have occurred when hydraulic systems bled off and allowed the flow valves to open while the tractor and applicator were parked. We know that anhydrous ammonia can cause serious injury to humans, animals, and plants. Equipment maintenance is key to preventing an accident. Have your dealer do a pre-season service inspection of your equipment. Then you will need to inspect it thoroughly each day throughout the working season. If the equipment you are working with develops a leak or shows any evidence of a potential problem, or if you are involved in an incident or emergency, call your dealer for immediate assistance. These may be caused by a variety of situations, including mechanical failure, bad judgment, or vandalism, as seen by the bullet shots in these two slides. Your dealer will be able to contact further assistance if needed, such as an ER team or medical personnel. If the nurse tank should accidentally unhook from the toolbar, the pulling force on the liquid hose would cause the quick coupler to disconnect. The check valves would seat and prevent ammonia from escaping. To reconnect the coupler if this happens, continue to pull the toolbar forward with the control valve open. This will remove any ammonia still in the delivery system. Leave the control valve open. Close the liquid withdrawal valve on the nurse tank. From the upwind side, open the bleeder valves on both sides of the quick coupler. Once the trapped ammonia has dissipated, inspect the hoses and fittings for damage. If you suspect damage or are unsure, ask your dealer for assistance. If able, reconnect the quick coupler and close the bleeder valves on either side of the quick coupler. Close the flow control valve. Then slowly open the liquid withdrawal valve on the nurse tank. Check for leaks. If there are none, open the valve completely and resume operation. You must remember there is a lot of power behind an ammonia release, whether it is liquid or vapor. Your first action should be to get upwind and away from the product, and then contact your dealer for help. Special equipment and additional personal protective gear will be needed to deal with an ammonia incident. If you're on medication, check with your doctor to ensure it does not affect your ability and that ammonia will not have adverse effects on you. Every customer should have available or in his possession a current copy of the MSDS for anhydrous ammonia. The MSDS provides additional information on the product, including first aid, firefighting measures, exposure controls, etc. MSDS sheets are available from your dealer. Remember that when working with your nitrolator and ammonia equipment, protect yourself, others, and the environment by working upwind and away from inhabited areas. Never vent or adjust ammonia flow in or around your residence, as the vapor cloud may affect other family members such as small children, pets, or livestock. Incidents and accidents do happen yearly. Through proper training, planning, and preparation, you can minimize the impact of incidents or accidents.